I would like to now welcome John Tseriwa. Professor, also, just so you know, there's a few questions for you in the chat. So if you can look in the chat, and if you have time to answer and type out your questions, your answers in the chat, please do, because you do have quite a bit of engagement there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. John Tseriwa. If he's in the room, Farai, I don't know whether you can see him.
I'm looking for him.
Oh, all right.
And I found him.
Thank you, Farai. Thank you, Ora. Now I'm here. I'm sure you can hear me, guys.
Do you want to do a presentation? Do you have a presentation, or do you want to have a conversation?
I want to have a conversation. I don't have a presentation.
Sounds good. We'll give you a friend. You need a friend.
I am your
all the time.
I'm your AQC buddy. Okay. Well, welcome, John.
Yes.
You are the cybersecurity entrepreneur, and your journey has been about pivoting from an established industry into quantum. So, as a cybersecurity professional, if you don't mind describing the aha moment when you knew you had to get into quantum, like what was the specific threat or opportunity that made it urgent for you? And most importantly, what was the very first tangible step you took to reskill?
And introducing himself too. Thank you.
Yes, and introduce yourself.
Okay, I'll introduce myself. My name is John Tseriwa. I am the managing director and co-founder of a company called Cybersecurity Business Solutions. We are a tech company. We operate in Zimbabwe, South Africa, Zambia. We focus mainly on providing on B2B solutions for our customers. These are solutions that include privilege access management, data loss prevention solutions. We've got quite a suite of solutions for all industries, government departments, financial services sector, insurance industry. So I've been with Sage since 2017, and we have done quite a lot of work in the cybersecurity landscape. The aha moment, Ora, sometime in 2023, I knew there was quantum computing, but one of my workmates said to me, John, I was writing already for the Sunday Mail Zimbabwe every Sunday. He said, please write something about quantum computing. I said, the information that I have about quantum computing is not enough to have an article. My background is not in physics. I am from information science. So he said, no, just try it and see how it goes. So there I was. After some reading, I then wrote my article. That article went viral across the globe. That's when I started to know a lot of people from Africa Tech Festival, from Farai. That's only when I realized that there's actually something this big. That's when I realized there's One Quantum Africa, there's the quantum computing ecosystem in Zimbabwe, and I got introduced to some of the lecturers. But then now when I saw that this was actually a very serious thing, that's when I spoke to my team and said, no, we need to look into this more. And on more research and more studying, that's when we came across post-quantum cryptography. Someone was speaking about earlier, still now or harvest now in decrypt later, which are the threats of quantum computing to the current algorithms that we're using to secure everything that we hold dear today, our emails, our everything that we hold dear. There's that day which would be called the Q day, when there is a quantum computer that is powerful enough to break all these algorithms and all hell be made loose. So that's how I got into this quantum computing. And because of that, it has really been a challenge to me. I've been challenged a lot because I'm invited to speak at conferences as an expert on quantum computing. whereas I'm in cybersecurity. So it's the intersection between cybersecurity and quantum computing. So it's talking to CISOs, CIOs, and their migration strategy, their plan on how they can move from just looking at the threats that are there today. The coming in of AI has advanced the threat in a tremendous way. When we were teaching people about phishing emails, we could just say, look at spelling mistakes, look at all these things. But now cyber criminals are now using generative AI. So it's clean, no more errors. The advantages that we have in the emerging techies are also being used to our disadvantage by the cyber threat actors. So as a result, what we are doing is to build an ecosystem in Africa, awareness. I'm glad to say we have approached the ministry in our country. We have approached the defense, such that whenever there is a function in cybersecurity, there has to be someone who's speaking on quantum and its relevance and how it's going to be such a massive threat to the current cybersecurity landscape. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's how I came into the space. And then I met wonderful people here, people like Ora, Farai, Yara, Taha, and the community keeps growing by the day. And as Sage Hill, we are looking at providing solutions in the African landscape that will make sure that the organizations that we are having here are also prepared. The wake-up call is having NIST coming up with standards and saying that almost every agent must have a roadmap to move to post-quantum cryptography. It's a wake-up call. We're not going to threaten our customers to say, if you don't move to PQC, you're finished. We will then have to them sit down and have an inventory of their current landscape and how they can move on to post-quantum cryptography. I know we have run out of time, so Laura.
Thank you so much. You actually did answer my next question, which was going to be about how do you sell a quantum security solution to a skeptical African CIO who has 99 other fires to put out? And, do you lead with the quantum apocalypse threat, like it's all over, or, do you frame it as manageable or near term? And that offers some kind of a competitive advantage. So I feel like you partially did answer that question. And I think a lot more is to be learned from you by, connecting with you on LinkedIn and on your social channels. I see you've been posting your links. So thank you so much for sharing your insights, John.
You are welcome. Ora, thank you very much, my AQC buddy.
Here to support. Farai, the floor is yours.
All right. It's been a roller coaster. Thank you so much. And